Hello and welcome to day 47 of our 100 Days of Essential Oils event. My name is Sunny Busby with nloveat2.com. I'm also a team leader from wellnessadvocatesofhope.com. Today I'm excited to introduce to you an oil that is being introduced out of order. Now, you may remember a few weeks ago when I stepped out of order to introduce a blend to you called Immortelle. Immortelle was on special last month, so I wanted to make sure that we got to present it to you in order. But because I had a number of these videos pre-recorded, I ended up just flipping it with the oil that was supposed to be there that day, and that was Cassia. Now, Cassia is an interesting oil because a lot of people, especially here in the United States, think that the Cassia plant is actually the cinnamon plant. It's not. They are two completely different plants with many similar properties. Now, Cassia is what in America we usually see in the store marketed as cinnamon because it smells like cinnamon and it tastes like cinnamon to a degree. Cinnamon's actually more potent and stronger, especially when it comes to the essential oil. You'll notice that there's a big difference between the gentle cinnamon qualities of Cassia and the strong, warm, spicy qualities of pure cinnamon. On the market, and I talk about this a lot, especially if you read through my blog posts on Wellness Advocates of Hope, and even the essential oil posts that I've done on And Love It Too, you see that I talk a lot about how oils on the market aren't always honest and true. If you follow Essential Oil University on Facebook, or if you've ever visited their website online, you'll learn from the expert in essential oils worldwide. He's not tied to doTERRA. He's not tied to any specific essential oil company, but Dr. Pappas is truly the expert in essential oils. He talks a lot about the impurities and the false advertising that happens in the essential oil world. So what you see a lot of when it comes to cinnamon is either it's purely synthetic, it's heavily adulterated, or they're actually marketing Cassia as cinnamon because they are similar. Now back to the spice. I was talking about how here in America you'll see Cassia marketed as cinnamon a lot. Real cinnamon comes from a very fragile tree. Well, I say fragile. It just breaks real easily, and it crumbles and it dissolves real easily into ground cinnamon, which is a great blessing. Again, it's more potent and more spicy than what Cassia is. But what we have a lot in our stores are those cinnamon sticks that are swirly, and they're pretty solid. I love to use them in hot cocoa. We use them in our wassail during the holidays. Anytime somebody's not feeling well in our home, I make wassail. It's a great addition to that. It's great in cocoa. It's great just as an herbal tea. Cassia is a great item for that. But the swirly sticks, not the ones that are falling apart and crumbly, that's actually Cassia. It's not real cinnamon. So now that you've had that lesson, and that's my cooking side, my And Love It Too side coming out, let's talk about the oil. Now, differences in cinnamon and Cassia, again, have to do mostly with the scent. Cinnamon is stronger and more potent, more spicy. Cassia is a little bit more gentle, but they're very similar. You'll notice that they're both warm. You want to make sure that you always dilute, and we've talked about that before. Always dilute for safety, but when it comes to warm essential oils, you want to make sure that you always dilute. But because Cassia is a warm oil, and it has a very uplifting aroma, it's actually one that's really, really beneficial when it comes to massages and warming the muscles. I have a sister-in-law who has trouble keeping her extremities warm, and so I've made her a lotion with black pepper and rosemary and frankincense, which all help with circulation, and they help support all of that. They're all a little bit warm, but then I love putting Cassia in it as well because it balances out the scent. It's lovely as far as aroma, and it also helps to encourage that warmth and the relaxation that goes with it. Cassia has been around as an essential oil for centuries. It's actually one that is mentioned specifically in the Old Testament. They mention it for its ability to promote emotional well-being, and its spicy aroma. It can be used in cooking as a replacement for cinnamon in pies or bread, or as it's on its own for a myriad of entrees and desserts. It's absolutely delicious. Again, cooking, really any purpose. The only oils you want to use are certified pure therapeutic grade, and that's because of the process that they've gone through to make sure that it's 100% pure. There's no synthetics. It's never adulterated. You're not going to buy a bottle of cinnamon from doTERRA and actually get Cassia. You'll get cinnamon in the cinnamon bottle. You get Cassia in the Cassia. Cinnamon is more expensive drop for drop than Cassia, so a lot of people like to use Cassia in place. They have similar benefits, not 100%. If you need cinnamon, get the cinnamon. But if you want a similar experience, Cassia is a great one to use. We love to diffuse cinnamon, Cassia with cinnamon and clove and ginger and a little bit of orange during the holidays. It's a wonderful spicy aroma that is just, it's very beneficial to supporting immune function, and it smells very holiday-ish. You can put it in veggie capsules for added immune support. It's also beneficial to promoting healthy digestion. It's great, again, when used in a massage. And it's actually really, really enjoyable with a drop of lemon, just one drop of Cassia, one drop of lemon, and a large glass of water to aid in digestion or to ward off hunger cravings. So think about it. If you've used Cassia, I would love to hear what benefits you've had from it and how you incorporate this into your own routine. Let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on our next 100 Days of Essential Oils.